Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for October. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else that wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Oh, nice. So these readings are going to be a tad esoteric because everything is going to be Halloween or Samhain themed. But apart from that, it's a great time for us to prepare for regeneration once we hit Scorpio season and eclipse season around the 23rd and the 25th of October. But your oracle cards will carry that energy. Your tarot is going to give you deeper messages, but let's get to it. Now, when it comes to ritual, it says, can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. Yeah, I told you, these are esoteric, highly spiritual, very mystical cards, but they carry a lot of depth. So I'm going to consult the book when I am explaining these to you, but let's pull all your oracles first before we move to your tarot. When it comes to your archetype, oh, nice. We have the king. Could be dealing with an Aries. Or you could have it heavily in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Let's get you one of these. Water. Work with the element of water for healing and purification. Again, you may have water heavily in your chart or could be dealing with someone who does. All right, let's talk about these real quick. Now, ritual is the very foundation of a spiritual being's practice. It is the doorway to worlds unseen and a rite of passage. It is a dedication to your craft and is about you showing up for things that are essential to you. Could be as simple as going to the gym, going to work, organizing your life, planning your day. Spiritual rituals are no different, and if anything, they're even more critical than day-to-day stuff of life. It's important at this time to take time to honor your magic and the magic of those you call upon. By doing so, you are making a choice. If you have pulled ritual, it is because you are being drawn to honor your magic in a more profound way. Making time to honor each step of ritual magic through the intention is like sending out a beacon saying, I'm here and ready to own my power. The powers that be will notice your efforts and begin to give you more power as a reward. How beautiful. Some of you may be, a practicing witch. It is possible. But the others who are just deeply spiritual in nature, I feel like you may have been ignoring your spiritual practices. Look at your altar, if you have one. Is it clean? Is it tidy? Is it ready to bring in your manifestations? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself if you've been following your schedule, the schedule that you set out for yourself. We are approaching the end of the year. The new year is a beautiful time to set new schedules and routines for ourselves. But are you upholding the ones you promised yourself at the start of 2022? Ritual is very important right now because it gives us a sense of purpose, especially if we're going through a difficult time. And for some of you, you may be, since we have water right here. But we'll get to that. Now, when it comes to the king, this reminds me of the emperor in the tarot, which is why I mentioned Aries. But this talks about benevolence, divine leadership, service, and nobility. Now, what does this say? Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding towards peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. There is a reason that the monarchy and the state are so heavily intertwined, so that ego doesn't have a place in that rulership. There is a sense of bowing down to a power higher than yours. We do create our own reality, Aquarius, right? We know that. But at the same time, there is somebody who is pulling the strings. Until we bow down in reverence to that divine power, we will keep functioning from a very material plane. We will not evolve. Okay, there is some kind of respect that needs to be shown. It is also possible that you may have elevated in life. You may have gotten a promotion. You may have gotten married, whatever. You may have graduated from something particularly difficult. Once you are in that position of authority within your own life, make sure you are using that power to help other people and not look down on them. I'm sure you won't. You're the humanitarian of the zodiac. Helping people is what you do, for crying out loud. This could be somebody around you. This could be someone who is misusing their power, who could be corrupt. It is now time for you to show them their place. Okay? Now, when it comes to water, water talks about the emotional realm of feelings, daydreams, and intuition. It is associated with the color blue, the season autumn, and the direction of west. Water inspires us to seek connection with others and facilitates deep emotional healing. Keywords include unity, peace, inclusiveness, and joy. The water symbol encourages us to spend time with people who uplift and inspire and leave us feeling light of heart. By the same token, be mindful of how you feel after interactions with certain people. If you are drained, exhausted, or worried, then limit your time with these individuals. Your heart needs positive healing and happiness, and this symbol appears as a gentle reminder to make this a top priority in your life. Work with the water symbol to mend a broken or bruised heart. Imagine your heart center filled with a gentle rose-colored light and know that you are worthy of love. Visualize your heart as bright and resilient. Ask the angel of healing to seal the area with curative golden light and imagine a beautiful restoration of your heart chakra taking place. If you've been hurt, rewind this. Rewind the last 2 minutes. Understand this visualization and work towards it. Draw this symbol. Draw this symbol and place it on your heart and feel the healing energy. If you are heartbroken regarding something, I feel like ritual and visualization and a fall of ego and humbleness is going to be your respite. Sometimes when, if you think of a wounded bear is not going to lie down and surrender. A wounded bear will just get angrier, right? That is ego. That is, how dare you hurt me? So if some of you have been hurt, you may be in that stance of, well, how dare they, right? And you may be defending yourself, like 7 of Wands energy. But I feel like it is more a time for you to reflect and be quiet. You know what I mean? Mars is going to be going retrograde on the 30th. Anger will be flaring for a lot of us. And more than that, we have a full moon in Aries on the 9th. That again is going to prompt us to take revenge or be vengeful or just be egoistic and angry. It's going to be, the entire planet is going to feel it. So instead of focusing on that fire and ego, focus on your rituals. Be meditative of spirit and embrace that water. All right. Now let's see what your tarot says, Aquarius. I'm freestyling this. I'm not going to follow any particular pattern. We'll just see what pops up. Nice. High Priestess, the World, the Two of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Alrighty. Lots of minor arcana. Could be dealing with a lot of day-to-day stuff that was mentioned in the ritual card as well. We have the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Justice and the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Ooh, nice. The 9 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I like that. Okay. With the 8 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, you're walking away from something that challenged your stability, something that challenged your groundedness, something that made you feel unrooted. Temperance. And you're being patient. You're being patient for whatever this is to dissipate. You're being patient for the universe to bring you something that will help you stay rooted. You may have even walked away from a job that may have brought you a lot of, self-respect. It may have brought you a whole lot of money, but you're walking away from it because it stopped serving you. Two of Swords, yeah, there's an indecision here about something. And I feel like, I always say this, when you can't make a decision, don't make it, because you may make the wrong one, right? So there is a need for you to just be complacent right now when it comes to work or when it comes to even commitment. It is not the right time for you to decide anything. Wheel of Fortune, exactly. Let the universe do its thing. Be patient. This is divine timing. This is not in your hands, which is why you're not being able to make a decision. Let the universe do its thing. It has your back. There's something that is in the universe's control, not yours. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Exactly. You are juggling something. You are confused about something. This may be two lines of work. It may be two people. It could be two beliefs, two ideologies. It could be anything. But it's almost like you're not meant to know right now. You're not meant to know. Four of Swords. Just be complacent. Heal. Be meditative. Go about your day to day. Any big decisions that need to be made right now, they need to be put off. I don't know what this is regarding for you. The Page of Wands. I'm almost getting stop adulting. That's what I'm getting. Stop adulting. Try and be a child for a while. Children don't make heavy decisions. Alright, enjoy your life. The universe is the parent who wants to make that decision for you. Allow it. Don't take it upon yourself. Seven of Pentacles in the World. Something is closing out. There's a chapter that is completing. This is Arboreus. This is the snake that eats itself, right? It is an ending with a new beginning attached to it. You may feel like you've invested a lot of time, effort, energy, love in something, but it's carrying a stale energy now. I'm also getting that the seeds that you may have planted in the past, the effort, the investments you may have put in the past, it may finally be time for you to reap that harvest. That cycle is complete. The Five of Swords, but you're looking for a shortcut. The Star, that's your energy. I'm almost feeling like if you've graduated, like let's say someone graduates from high school, they're like, oh, I'm free, and they lose it. Okay, they become rebellious and they start drinking. I'm not saying drinking is bad, but they get into bad company and they just kind of fly off the handle because suddenly there's so much freedom. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like I want you to understand that though it may not be the best time for you to adult, don't let yourself go. Stay rooted, stay grounded in your energy. Be lighter of spirit, but don't lose yourself. There is healing that needs to be done here. And I feel like some of you may be wanting to escape that healing. Water. You may be trying to escape that ritual. High Priestess and the Seven of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Why am I getting this energy? The Emperor. Aquarius. Are you running away from your spirituality? This is not going to resonate for all of you. I almost feel like you're shutting down your intuition. You're working from a place of ego. I don't know why. That's not like you. I'm not saying be in Kesara energy, you can't make a decision, just go with the flow. We are controllers of our own reality. We create our own reality. So we do need to have some semblance of control, otherwise we're going to lose it. But I'm seeing an extreme here. I'm seeing a sense of not giving the universe permission to work. The High Priestess has shown herself for a reason. She wants to help you dive into your intuition. She wants to help you understand your psyche. But you're almost like with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, you're just like, I don't want to listen to my intuition. I have cold hard facts in front of me. I'm totally left brain right now. Logic is my best friend. Logic should be everybody's best friend. I'm not saying be illogical, but I'm just seeing a lack of depth here. You need to go deeper. There's a reason ritual and water have shown up. You need to go deeper into a spiritual practice. Even if you're not a spiritual person, go deeper into your intuition. I don't want you functioning from the surface energy. It's not you. King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. You've been hurt. Your heart has been hurt. And all of that anxiety is manifesting itself into you becoming the Queen of Swords. You becoming somebody who just cuts things out. Cold hard logic. Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you are being rebellious because you are hurt. You want to be free. I'm almost getting to hell with it. To hell with it all. The Justice card has shown itself for a reason. The universe wants to work in your favor. But I'm almost getting the universe is like this grandfather who's saying, be patient, give it time. And you're being a grandchild, very Uranian energy that, no, I'm going to run, I'm going to play. I don't care if I fall, I'm going to climb that tree. Who are you to tell me what to do? Your advice hasn't worked in the past. I'm going to run off and do my thing. I did say be childlike, but I don't want you to be rebellious. Yeah, a lot of you are not going to like me for this reading. That's what I'm getting here. I can't make shit up. I feel like you're not being seen. You're not being seen for who you are. And that is what is upsetting you. I feel like you have so much that you can bring to the table, but it's almost like people are disregarding your worth. And that is putting you in this kind of almost vengeful energy. I don't usually do this, but I need another archetype. The Self. Yes. I knew it. 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 Let me read this out, because this is going to be interesting. Aquarius, never got this energy from you before. It's quite specific. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Now, the Self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and place and lead us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. The Self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back into witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the Self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing, as the spectrum of ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind you. You're not yourself. You're not feeling like yourself. Something has happened that has made you want to escape who you are. You're not functioning from a deep place, Aquarius. You need to heal. That's why water is showing up. You need to heal. I don't want you in this energy. Get out of your head. Stop letting other people control how you see yourself. That is the worst thing you can do. People are variables. The only constant is you. The only relationship that is forever going to last in your reality is the relationship that you have with yourself. You don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is functioning from ego. You want to be in a relationship with the High Priestess. Okay? All right. Charms for you. We have Scorpio. You could have Scorpio heavily in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who does. Doesn't have to be. We have E and P. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you are dealing with. Pentacle. Ground yourself. I feel like you need to work not just with water. You need to work with earth as well. If you're into crystals, work with red jasper. At the same time, work with celestite, so that you balance the fire, water, and the ego and intuition. And we have a safety pin. Mend the relationship that you have with yourself. Forget other people for a minute. Are you happy with who you are, who you're presenting yourself as? Are you being authentic? Is this the real you, Aquarius? If it's not, find that pearl within your psyche that you can polish and shine and go back to who you were and who you are. Sorry, but that's what I have. All right, that was it for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped at least one person out there. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.